Hello, Shambles. Just finishing up our last weekly. Hello, Long.
We blew them all up.
Let's grab this here. Alright, Leeson. Oh yeah, we're gonna be working on Swain, both the adventure and the champion. We're gonna be trying to take a lot of notes. I want to get the Swain guides done soon. I want at least the Swain champion guide to be out before the monthlies, before the end of the month, and then
extend your senses.
The adventure guide, I want to make sure it's really solid, and I haven't really done this type of adventure guide before, so I probably won't be able to get it done before the end of the month, but yeah, I want to get that
Rules are made to be broken.
done as soon as I can. Just got in the train, not going to be here till 15:30 yet again. Well, hello, Jump. Even if you won't greet other people, I'll greet you.
I see you there.
The how to play Swain and how to slab Swain. I don't know if slab is either a misspelling or some slang I'm not aware of. Murder Swain? Ah, yes. I do think the Swain guide is going to be a lot, the adventure guide is going to be a lot easier than like Lysandra, because the adventure is so much more consistent. There's not all of these different variables that change up how it works. There's going to be some very good general tips of like, this happens every single match. Like, you always start with the attack token, except here. They always summon these 3 units, and then they always summon one more. That is whatever the adventure is about. Oh, that is a big reliquary. Alrighty. Alright, what do we get? Oh, it's not too bad. Alright, let's grab Swain. Let's try going for 1 Gatebreaker. Because since we have him at 3 stars, or 5 stars, we have the extra mana, so we can try to play him. Yeah, let's see if we like how this feels over the extra cost reduction. Yeah, I'll just be playing Swain into Swain to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and see how it goes. Try to take down any important notes. Hey Rivi, I am doing all right. Yeah, let's go for the blades. The shield is nice, but we want some consistent damage, so that should be good. And I think bouncing blades is one of the powers I have. Yes. Anytime you see something to shout out like, oh, this power would be really good, like something I should try to say in the guide, definitely just put it in chat. All right, Reckless Trifarian. Now let's get rid of one of those. And yeah, we're fine here. So yeah, we can open up with Swain. I mean, there's not really anything else we can do.
Excuses for war. Who's ready to reckon?
Alright, play this, get some extra damage down.
Victory awaits.
Hello, lag.
Such little lives.
Let's still just deal damage to their whole board. It does suck that we're gonna get stunned. Yeah, looks pretty good. For some powers that I am going to be like highlighting, I think the power we have, I always call it Blade's Edge, but Bouncing Blades is really good. We'll just nuke their whole board. The Explosive Finale of when you kill an enemy unit outside of combat,
Break them.
you deal like 3 damage to the Nexus. I think that's another one that's absolutely fantastic. We'll just drop our Pirouette to damage their Nexus a little bit. Started doing monthlies yesterday. I have 3 fails and 15 wins right now. Amongst the whole roster of 2-star champs, I have 70 runs remaining. Hoping to be able to get push 40, 45, maybe 50. Try for 55, 60, but a handful of those 2 stars aren't leveled because I haven't played them yet. Yeah, I have the same thing on my lower level account, where I'm playing champions that I've been able to get them up like 2 stars with like level 1 because I just haven't played them at all.
I have my orders.
So many tiny.
This'll shake 'em.
Know what rune weaving
Behind ya.
Yeah. Still GG. First time watching you live, welcome. We're just trying to get down information for our 2 different Swain guides. Trying to be able to get those done as soon as possible. Because soon it's going to be the monthly challenges. Oh, that's Ravenous Flock. That's pretty nice. Curse power is so good on Swain. The one where you give the enemy... Ooh, those are good. What's that called? Ichor? I haven't really been able to use it too much, but I could see Ichor being good. Oh, Trifarian Might is another one. Trifarian Might is another great one for Swain, because especially when you don't have him leveled, Ezreal's going to be fantastic here. Actually, do I have Ezreal as a support champion? Yes, I do. The fact that he always comes with 2 spells, and the spells get your Pyromantic Wake, is pretty fantastic. Alright, slot bot, item chest, gold chest. I think people have already made a list of all of the decks that all these cards have, right? Or all the cards these decks have. I'm going to play not Path and have you in the background. Ah. Always good to take breaks. Let's actually get rid of both True Shot Barrages just because they're so expensive. We probably won't play them at the moment. Yeah, we want to get Swain. There's a lot of Ezreal.
Born a patrician, I became a soldier.
So the Gatebreaker is fine. It gives you a little bit more damage. I guess it's nice to try to ramp up your damage faster.
Empire above all.
Swain lacks draw and card generation is much appreciated.
Bleed or not.
Yes. Now you do, as you get more of the constellation, you do get more draw as well as card generation as well.
After the battle, the ravens feast. Leave them nothing.
But yeah, when you're first starting out, that is definitely something you need. As you do run out of cards, especially spells. You want to be playing them as often as possible. And the Ravenous Block is fantastic. I mean, we can kill them, or we just do damage straight to the Nexus. I think we'll do that.
I will break them.
Time for a true display of skill.
Bleed or Noxus.
It's doing 11 damage. Oh,
They should
man.
thank me for the favor.
Swain's playstyle is so fun. I feel like for Legion Marauder, the big thing is just their Marauders are going to be Deathless and their heal. The big, I should actually put that down. Their heal is massive. Because they have their 8 costs that they can play, which they might play right now if they survive.
At war.
That has 2 health potions on it, so it gives them like 16 health. Yeah, the 6-star is just on all of your spells and skills. Or, well, it's...
History will
No, the
remember.
6-star is not going to hit the Nexus. It's only going to do damage to their board, but the 3-star, increasing the damage of all your spells and skills, that one, yes, that is able to affect the Nexus. What was happening right there is the Pyromantic Wake. Its damage scales with your increase in damage. So instead of just dealing 3 to the Nexus, it's getting that extra bonus damage. So that is what was going on. The 6-star isn't hitting the Nexus. Sorry. This will be decent. We don't actually care about captures, so we just kill everyone. Let's go down here. Crimson Aristocrat. Yeah, Pyromantic Wake is pretty insane. It must be coded as a spell or a skill, because I was just playing Jinx and I got Pyromantic Wake on her. And it was also dealing double damage, and it was being increased by Ludens. So, however Pyromantic Wake is coded, it gets increased as well, which is really good. I mean, it's probably just coded as a spell. But yeah, it's very helpful. Alright, so looks like no Swain. Sad. Let's see. Let's do this first for the draw.
To serve the greater good.
This will deal more damage, but we only have our Blade's Edge. Let's actually use this here. We'll save Ravenous Flock for next round. Hello, Pix.
None stronger, none more feared.
Alright, not too bad. I love that they did this animation.
Energy pool.
My turn.
Swain, Ezreal against Swain? Yes. We're just trying to play through, take any notes about, well, Swain or the Swain adventure. Sure, we can drop Ezreal.
You miss me.
Oh, I can't wait.
One shot, all skill.
Let's actually attack with Ezreal first. This would increase his damage a little bit, but not really that worth it.
Let me show you what I can do.
These are both just going to be constantly nuking our Nexus, which will be a little bit of a pain. Oh, those house spiders are massive. Yeah, this will actually end up killing their disciple at the end of the round. Oh boy.
The young fight for glory. I fought for legacy.
Alright, let's drop this. The Enraged Fire Spitter is so good once you get to the 6-star. Because, yeah, it not only damages the entire enemy board, but also the enemy Nexus.
So this is it.
Does suck not having your Swain, though.
Watch and learn.
Alright, GG.
And Ezreal is victorious.
Let's go for Howling Gale. That'll be pretty good. Let's go ahead and grab a champion item. Let's do Farsight just so we guarantee we have him at the start of the game. I actually like all of our cards. The one thing with True Shot is, are we ever going to be able to get to the point of playing it? That's the one difficult part. It just does so much damage, especially later on in the game. And every time this hits an enemy, it's going to be hitting all enemy targets, which would be insane. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be too fun to pass up. Let's get rid of the Spellslinger. Alright, Jhin.
In carnage I bloom like a flower in the dawn.
Let's see. The good thing is we don't have to worry about not getting our champion.
The few for the many. I I will break them.
I can do this.
All right, so we could do 5 to all enemy units. Or we do a Blade's Edge into a Ravenous Flock. I love that we can avoid Spell Shield.
Victory awaits.
Although that's something you can only really do once you have them at the 6 stars.
After the battle, the ravens feast.
Also, I haven't been able to try it yet, but I have it written down as a support champion, is using Yasuo with Swain. Because I feel like with all the stuns you can do for Swain, Yasuo must just pair so well with you, but I haven't been able to test it yet. Is there a way to get Starforge gauntlets? No. No, there is not, sadly. They need to add a way to get Starforged, but it is currently not available. Let's actually just hit their Nexus so we stun him.
Let's get it, crew.
And yeah, let's go ahead and just stun that. Sure, we'll also just deal some damage straight to their Nexus.
Such little lives. Please, on Noxus.
There's a scent in the air. Can't afford to miss.
21 damage. Oh, right. The damage calculations are always a little bit off. We don't even need to attack. It's just... GG. Yes, it is very sad. That's
My conflicts and only
like the
way.
one problem with the game right now. I think the game is doing fantastic. I think a lot of the decisions they're making is really good, but that's kind of the one thing people can actually point at and be like, this is a problem. It's just like, yes, it's just flat out, this is a problem, this is an issue. Start a free attack. It's probably just going to get you killed against the other version of Swain. So I think I'll just go for Shadow Totem. If they fix that, then they are golden. Like, that's so good. So Trifarian, this will be very nice because of our raiding party, because this is able to scale up our deck, which means we're able to get units that are above the 5+ power, so we can consistently drop this, get more out of combat damage. Yeah, let's grab that and let's try to go for the Reckoner. For the Reckoner, the big thing I'm going to shout out in the guide is just their Guile. That's like the main thing you have to be aware of. Like, they have some other annoying cards, but their Guile is the main problem with this deck. The fact that it shuffles more copies in and then draws 2 cards is pretty crazy.
The few for the many. Such little lives.
The world waits, begging for dominion.
All right, let's drop this. They are out of cards.
Empire above all.
We just need to stun these 2.
I will break them.
So this should stun their strongest, and this should stun him. Bloodseeker, that looks good.
On Noxus.
Perfect.
We are at war.
All right, so we have Fearsome. They won't be able to block. And yeah, we're just going to nuke their whole board.
Such little lies. Bleed for nothing.
Yeah, I just started playing a couple weeks ago and I'm loving it. Rare relics are unviable, but epics are so much fun. Yes.
Noxus.
Yeah, let's just kill him. Yeah, focusing on rare relics is definitely the way to go, especially when you first start out. So like in the Emporium, when you get offers, normally just fill out your collection of rare relics instead of trying to
Wait a minute.
immediately get all of the epics. Yeah, let's just drop a Blade's Edge here.
I will break them.
We will not fail.
Alright, they're almost out of mana. Let's just nuke their board.
Thank you for the favor.
Reporting in?
Hey, true shot. Fantastic.
Witness
Let's just do a attack first.
such little lies.
So much damage. Alright, that's fine. GG. Hello, Nasty.
I will break them.
Oh, Swain is so much fun. It's like I understand
My
people saying
conflict, and only one way.
that like 6 stars is just going to make the champion too boring, but some of the 6 stars are just super fun. Yeah, let's improve the Howling Gale. All right, another power. Let's see. Grandeur Plaza is good, but we're actually not really focusing on our units that much. I think alternative power source to play a spell for free every round will be better. So let's grab this. I normally don't shout out, or I try to avoid shouting out epics in my guide, so I probably won't add this to the list. But it is pretty good. I've gotten it definitely before on Swain. It was a very, very good time. Let's see. Oh, look, Leviathan. We're fine. Definitely not that one. Sure, that one's okay. All right, Kingpin, item chest. Item chest looks good. So, Glory Seeker. For the Glory Seeker, one of the things I need to shout out for the guide is their, like, 1 cost strike ability that shuffles more copies into their deck. That one is the main card you have to look out for. This is fine. Yeah, this is okay. All right, let's drop our Swain.
Others. I will break them. It's a rain ash in our wake.
We'll play this first because it's the more expensive one.
Merely pawns in a greater game. Empire above all.
Anti-therapy,
Such little lies.
kind of. Did you start playing because of the button? Just out of curiosity? Because a lot of people have been coming to the game, and I'm just wondering how effective the button really was. I know it helped bring some people in.
Leave them nothing.
You've uninstalled League because of Vanguard? Yeah, that makes sense.
I will break them.
You need Starforge Gauntlet for set. He's actually one that I haven't really used it on I know it can work, but normally for set, I just go with Chemtech, Archangels, and Grand General's Counterplan and do pretty well.
The prettier the rose, the sharper the thorns.
Let's just deal damage to the Nexus.
I need just a moment.
Alright, they're out of mana. Let's just go ahead and kill them. We'll save our Saboteur for next round.
Don't blink or you'll miss me.
Explosive pride.
We are at war.
Oh, it's so much damage. It's such a fun mechanic of the weaker the enemy gets, the stronger your spells get. Especially for these higher end challenges. Like, the Swain 5-star adventure is actually the best place to play Swain. He works so well there.
Had it all along.
So I think all of these new 5-stars they're bringing out, unless there's some way to counter spells and skills, I think Swain is just going to dominate there. A 0-cost stylish shot. Not bad. Spell shield for Swain, though. I mean, that would really help us against Swain. So, yeah, that's okay. 50% chance of critting copy in hand. Alright, I'm okay with that. Healer, let's... I guess we'll get rid of House Spider. It's decent, but again, we're focusing more of our spells and skills. Alright, Swain.
Show them their place.
Would you think it better if Pain Relic was... Swain Relic was summon refill spell mana? If my name is... If my name rhymes with Spain, game start, better Star Child? No, because if that's the... Well, summon refill spell mana, I guess that's just the old version of Lost Chapter. I like the way they have it, because I like that this is the version that works with other people. It works with the Plunder synergy. I like that that's the baseline for everyone to use. Because while I haven't been able to really play around with it a lot, because I've been focusing on the Swain Adventure, there's a lot of builds for different champions that I want to try out with it, because I think that could be pretty fun.
The few for the many. I will break them.
Six cost, summon Trifarian Shield Breaker. Alright.
Such little lies.
This will level us.
Victory awaits.
Lost Chapter plus Star Child Staff and 1 Relic. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
For Noxus.
And it's Lost Chapter, Star Child Staff, but you're also damaging the enemy Nexus 5. This would actually kill these 3, which would deal damage to the Nexus, meaning these 2 will get stunned.
They should thank you for the freedom. I will break them.
Alright, we'll save Pirouette for another round. Oh, it's so good.
Such little lies. I will break them. I make leave for Noxus.
Fantastic. They need to make Fragment Chest Duke protected now.
I will break them.
They are gold and above. It's just all the ones below gold, so the silver and bronze aren't. Yeah, let's just work on killing their Swain. Oh, that's not going to be good. This will go through our... well, one copy will get blocked by Spell Shield, but then I'll just be able to play it again. So that'll be a little bit sad. Alright, let's play this to get some more draw going. We need to draw another copy of our Swain because he's about to die. Oh, they screwed up. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. They don't have mana to play it anymore. Alright. Yeah, it's weird having that be not burst. Opponent discards their weakest follower, that's fine.
Such little lives.
I have my orders.
Insane first turn damage. Oh yeah, you do so much damage, it's fantastic. We are probably about to... oh my word. Okay.
Time for a true display of skill.
Ezreal got a little big.
Empire above all.
They've used it correctly before, so it's not like the AI can never,
I became a soldier.
or like always messes that up.
Pledge or
Because they have
perish.
played that against me before. 24 damage. Oh, that went down. Ah, that's sad.
On Noxus, I will break them.
Alright, sure, let's make them discard. The good thing is, the other version of Swain also struggles with draw.
Prepare the cargo! There is no excess when victory is at stake.
Alright, we'll just nuke him down. GG. Yeah, the damage scaling is off. It'll, when you see it in hand, it'll be like really high, but then when you actually go to play it, it'll be lower. So the damage calculation is a bit bugged. That has been a problem with Swain. Yeah, it's a visual bug.
Easy. Like my name.
So I'm glad we were able to get Ezreal there. That was one that we had listed as our support champion, but it's nice to be able to test that out again and make sure. Yeah, we have a good amount of powers. So ones that we're looking at is like the Blade's Edge power. Oh boy, Bronze Vault. We also have the Explosive Finale so that we're able to deal more damage to the Nexus. Explosive Finale is probably one of the best powers for Swain. We have Elemental Winds, Raiding Party, Phantom Pranks, and then Enfeebling is actually one that is really, really good because you do so much damage that you're able to just have crazy amounts of control. Let's try Deep Cuts, which I called it Icker because that's always what I just think it is. Let's test this out. I'm pretty sure the damage doesn't scale, but let's try to see if this counts towards like Swain stunning people. It should count for his level up damage. It also levels enemy Swain. Interesting. This adventure gives 5k XP. While it's designed for max level champs? Yeah. I mean, if you're able to clear this with a champion, yeah, you should be able to level up to maximum. I'm still not sold on adding the Gatebreaker here. I think it's okay. It does help you level up a little bit faster.
The few for the many.
But I kind of like being able to play some more units. Although I guess it's really good with that Icar. We have literally no spells. Well, that sucks. Yeah, we should have done like a full mulligan for spells because we knew we were going to draw Swain. Because if we could do a spell here, it would hit the whole board, it would level our Swain, and we would be able to attack and get another Nexus strike in. Sadly, that's not really the case. Alright, we'll do the Fire Spitter. That'll be really good. Ah, don't do that. Alright, let's do 3 damage and stun that.
Victory awaits.
Someone get him up!
Justify yourself.
Icar, not trigger plunder. Yeah.
Break them.
Did they play it?
Such little lives.
Deal 1 to your Nexus. Yeah.
We are at war.
Alright, so we can attack, use a Death's Hand.
I will break them. For the hand.
I think Icar is definitely one that while you're leveling, it's going to be very good. When you have more of a maxed out Swain, I think it's not as important. Although we need to see if you have a level Swain on the board, if that damage will count to let you stun someone. Probably not, because it's probably like the enemy damaging themselves, but should test it. Howling Gale, not bad. Elise, interesting. Vile Feast isn't terrible. She does come with 2 spells. Could play Braum for free. I mean, the fact that she's cheap and then Vile Feast, that being able to hit everyone would be pretty good. Also, let's test to see if Drain... It shouldn't. It should just be the damage hits everyone, and it's not going to drain from everyone. Yeah, let's test out Elise. I think this could be interesting. Spells chest, Mecha Caster. We want spells. We went Marauder last time. Let's go for Manisoul Student. Yeah, the drain will scale as far as the initial one, but I don't think it'll drain off of every target. I think it'll just do the damage. We have 2 spells. Yes, okay. All right, let's go ahead and just get some damage down.
I can,
Yeah, that'll be okay.
I don't like your aura.
Then stay out of my way.
So we could attack with Legion Saboteur. Yeah, let's just get more damage down. Because the more we damage the enemy Nexus, the better off we are. Getting them a bit lower
Where are you from?
means that our damage will be able to hit their board harder. Yep, we have him at 6 stars.
Exactly.
Let's drop this since we'll be able to kill most of them.
Cool. Spell embers.
That was pretty cool. So we're supposed to do 4 damage, but our spell embers knock them down to boost up our other damage. That's not bad. Sure, let's just stun them.
You out of class already?
Not exactly. Get him.
Too many colors.
Alright, that's fine. We're gonna use our Vile Feast and see how much healing we can get. Alright, so we're at 30. So yeah, it's pretty much what we thought. The damage goes, like, it increases the drain damage. So that's good, but then the damage it deals to everyone else is just the damage part. It's not counting the drain, which is understandable. Sure, let's just drop a 0 cost Elise. Alright, that's fine. We'll drop our giant spell slinger.
Just like I taught you.
No one's the wiser.
And we'll drop Glory Seeker.
Let's go, Fang.
Face me.
Alright, GG. Nice.
A bite was all it took.
How are you all feeling about the Swain adventure? I know a lot of people really didn't like it at first because it is very difficult, but I feel like as time goes on, people are able to know more of what to expect, and I think it's been doing a lot better. I mean, I've always liked it, but I know other people not quite so much. Let's just go for Great Hammers, I guess. It's manageable if you find a lifesteal source. Let's go for Blade's Edge, because especially if we get the Blade's Edge power again, that'd be so good. Alright, Snapper, Shop. Let's go for the Shop, and let's keep going against the Aristocrat. The Aristocrat, I feel like, is harder, and so I want a little bit more time against them to see how things go. Yeah, Felio's Shen support is really good. Shen is definitely a great one for this adventure. It's difficult, but it seems far more fair than Lysandra with her random BS. 100%, yeah. I feel like this adventure is better than Lysandra. Definitely agree. Haven't played it yet, kind of scared about the regen thing. I love how we start with the attack token every round. It's so good.
By all means, get in my way.
Merely pawns in a greater game. Empire above all! Such little lives. Bleed for nothing.
Alright, perfect. So we'll be able to attack, get some more damage down.
I will break them.
Alright, so this is where we'll see. I don't think it will work, but we have Swain on the board and leveled. Let's see if the Ichor damage counts for us stunning them. No, it does not, although
I love a man with style.
it looked like it did 4 damage to them. It looks like it did extra damage. All right, let's just drop this here, nuke their entire board. It's so much fun. I think we'll pass. All right, so this is just supposed to do 2 damage. They have 10 health left. Yeah, it's doing double damage. Why is it dealing double damage? Because since they're so low on health, because the deadly power, that's hilarious. Their own mutator is working against them. Yeah, it's their deadly power of their spells and skills deal double damage. So Icar is just especially good into this fight. Or this adventure. Yeah.
Such little lies.
Okay, Icar's one that it's okay for Swain, but it
Done what is needed.
doesn't have as many synergies as you would like. It's still an okay power, but it's if I have better powers to showcase, then it's going to be one of the first to get cut for the guide. Static Shock is really good. I like it a lot. Tricksy Tentacles, fun, get excited. Yeah, it's fine. It's a good power. It's a good Swain power, or not? Yeah, it's a good power for the Swain adventure. This would be a 1 cost, but we're probably not going to let many allies die. Let's grab 1 copy just for the Deathless. Yeah, Static Shock is pretty great. It's doing 2 instances of damage, so we can have them both hit enemy units, and then it's going to essentially do double damage to their whole board. And the fact that it's giving us more copies and giving us draw. Yeah, I like it. Could go for the Get Excited or the Tentacles, but we're fine. We don't want to fill our hand too much. Let's get rid of the Great Hammers. Probably never really going to play it. And Jin.
In carnage I bloom like a flower.
Icar doesn't count to his level up, nor the stun of level 2. Yeah. So it's a fun power. I like filling the enemy's hand with curses as well, but yeah, I don't think it works out too fantastic. It's much fairer than Lysandra, and people still complain. Yeah, I was blown away by how much people were complaining when it first came out.
By my hand will not rise.
I will give them a show to remember.
Their time has come. Victory awaits.
Yeah, I'm really not sold on the Gatebreaker.
Such little lies.
I think it's fine, but I really enjoyed the fact we'd had the extra mana, that we didn't just have to play Swain. We had the mana to have a little bit more wiggle room and could play other things as well.
Witness strength.
So the fact that we can't do that is a little sad.
Lead or not. I will break them.
It might be better in other adventures, but especially in this one, since you always start with the attack token, being able to play another unit to attack can potentially give you more damage than the Gatebreaker can.
Suffering is the beating heart.
Gatebreaker is good into low-level adventures? Yeah. What about Riptide over Gatebreaker? Well, I mean, Riptide would actually probably be better. It would just go off 3 times, but each one would hit the entire enemy board. So it has potential. Let's just nuke their board.
Beautiful, is it not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, people always complain about new adventures. I still remember when people complained about Tridimir and Thresh's Adventure when that came out. Oh, yeah. People just like to complain, which is a little sad.
Pledge or perish.
All right, let's attack before they get any blockers on the board. Get some more Ichor damage stacking up.
Little lives.
Although, yeah, those Blade's Edge will be a problem. It's so much damage. I love it. Yeah, remind me after this one. We'll try to throw on a Riptide with this build. Because we've tried other Riptide builds, and while it works fine if you are just running rare relics on Swain, it definitely is just so slow, especially after being able to drop him turn 1, that it feels pretty terrible. But potentially dropping him, they would all go off. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. You wouldn't get your Nexus Strike effect, but you do more damage to the board, which could be more impactful. Shadow Totem will be good. Don't really like any of these too much. This would give our other Swain a couple more stats, as well as any spiders, but still we're not really going to use it too much. Seed of Power actually is good. Do I have this one down? So the reason this is good is it's not only helping you with the aggression of trying to do more damage, but it's also giving you another unit that's attacking and then dying every single round. And so it triggers your collateral damage when a unit dies to one of the enemy nexus. So it's not a crazy power, but especially when you're first playing Swain, you're in lower level adventures and you're not blasting through them as fast. Riptide won't trigger with the original cost, no. Grit would be okay for Swain themselves because it would buff them up because of such a higher attack pool. Not really useful outside of that, but I think for here we can test it out. Especially against Swain Adventure, I think 1 cost reduction seems fine. If you consume 3 stacks and shoot the entire board, yeah. If we are going to use Riptide, the fact that he's going to be 3 cost instead of a 1 cost would still be better. This has draw on it. Yeah, let's get rid of the Spellslinger. And I don't think Gatebreaker is bad for Swain. I think it definitely is a good relic that has some good synergies. I just think for this specific build, I don't really like it as much. Like, I think I could just put something better in there. Yeah, we'll drop him. They're probably going to attack.
Such little lives.
Yeah, and our 1 will go down. Let's... Ah, this will be good. We'll stun their whole board.
Empire above all.
Now that I think about it, specifically with the Swain 6-star, Riptide is probably nutty against Swain in particular. Yeah, it should be pretty great. I really just want to get rid of this Reckoner. Nexus Strike, Curse, Entered Ichor. Yeah, let's grab that.
After the battle for Raven's Feast.
Interesting. Let's try to attack before we get stunned.
Bleed on Noxus. Such little lives. My war host awaits.
Path of Champions player seen a card first time in his life colorized. I mean, there's a lot of these cards I haven't actually gone and looked at the art for. I always like looking at the art. They do a really good job. We won't even heal up from it. Sad. Yeah, sure. Let's just nuke their Nexus a little bit more. I love Ichor Lizard so much. I've pretty much never played with it. Art in this game is amazing. Yes.
Pledge or perish. I will break them.
Yeah, I should add something about Drain in the guide.
My conflicts end only one way.
I don't know if I'll add a tips and tricks section this time, but that is one that the fact that your drain damage also is going to be increasing as the enemy gets lower is going to be so good for you. I think there's an entire deck build around that card right now. Fun. Double Pyromantic Wake, also fun. Sure. Unstables also fun time. We never use Phalanx. Quick Draw is always good. Yeah, I don't really care about Mana Soul, although Mana Soul, their ability does work well with our star powers. Still, though, don't really care. Let's... Oh, I was gonna go up for the Maker this time, but I do like that Smooth Soloist, so let's go for the Glory Seeker. Also, I'm potentially not gonna be streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna be probably just filming, recording, editing YouTube videos, so maybe won't be streaming tomorrow, just so you know. Spicy Toast, what's your favorite 6-star palette you've played so far? Probably say it's this one for Swain. The Jinx one is fun, but it's fun, but it's a bit boring in the fact that it's just, I don't know, just doubling the damage. For the Swain one, the fact that it's making all of your spells AoE is very fun, but it's also giving you the added benefit that it changes how you need to think about the game, because now you can target someone to get around someone else's spell shield. There's just different synergies with it. It adds more to think about than just all your spells deal double damage. So Swain is probably my favorite one. It's probably right now like Swain, Viego, and then Jinx. The Viego one is also fun, but it's, again, pretty simple and straightforward. I feel like even though the Swain one is simple on the surface, it does impact how you play a lot, and it feels really good.
Victory awaits.
Don't you have Discord? Yeah, we have a Discord. Jinx 6 stars boring until you get Poro Farsight Ledge Rose. Yeah, if you ever get that, then yeah, you're gonna have an absolutely fantastic time.
Such little lives. I will break them.
So some solid damage, and they're gonna be taking even more at next round start. Sure, let's just nuke them down even more, because the double Pyromantic Wake is gonna hit hard. Although we could save it for next round so it gets the extra damage. Sure, that'll be fine.
Such little lives.
Everything's easier behind a mask.
Pyromantic Wake is so good.
History will remember us.
Yeah, the Swain 6-star is fantastic. If you have a Noxus Nova Crystal, highly recommend using it for Swain. Sure, let's keep buffing up our Blade's Edge. It's just a great time. Oh, Elemental wins. Fantastic. That's pretty much going to be the one epic. Oh, I should have taken a photo of it. I need to update my photo for my guides. I'm still using one that's like rare. Let's get rid of the Brood Awakening. We're probably never going to use that. All right, Swain again. It's actually not that long of an adventure if you're playing a decent champion. It's not like there's that many battles. It's just they can often drag on a little bit long. Yeah, this is fine.
I will break them. Loyalty through conquest.
Just got Pack Powder. Nice, congrats.
I will break them.
Pack Powder is very fun. I remember when it first came out, a lot of people really didn't like it, but I think it's good.
Empire above all.
Might be worth the 3-star him. Yeah. 30 shards short of a Noxus crystal. Praying for a high roll Noxus shard and monthlies. Yeah.
Pledge or perish. I will break them. Such little lives. Sleep or Noxus. I will break them.
Oh, it's so much damage. I love it.
Victory awaits.
Hey, Spicy Toast. Today, I unlocked Swain's Venture. The game gave me 60 Vi fragments today. Yeah, congrats, kind of. I mean,
No one's the wiser.
Vi's okay. Could be a bit better, to be honest, but... I mean, they're probably going to change around Vi a lot with the constellations, so... I don't know. Could be good. I need her for the free relic. Right. Yeah, she does have I think, a good relic behind her. They're just going to die to Icar. She has stash. Right. Right. Alright, let's go ahead and try out the Riptide battery with this build. I'm interested to see how it works, especially in the Swain adventure. You already had the adventure unlocked and bought Grand Channel's Candle Plan from the Emporium 2 weeks ago. So really wasn't in a hurry to unlock her. Yeah. Alright, let's go here. Relics. Get rid of this. Mage Slayer 150. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate the support. Alright, let's throw on Riptide. This will definitely be interesting. Oh, Vi is Grand Channel's Candle Plan, not Lee Sin's the stash. Okay. Hey Toes, what is your full rare relic build on Swain? So the Gatebreakers are really good, and then let's go for the Trifarian. Yeah, Gatebreakers are really good. Riptide Battery is really good. So you could do double Riptide plus a Gatebreaker. However, with that build, you're overflowing the stack because you're doing 10 skills and the stack is 9. So you could do a double Gatebreaker plus 1 Riptide Battery potentially. Normally using those relics is kind of best, but Swain is fairly versatile. If you want to just, you know, get some cost reduction, some plunder relics, get them on the board earlier, that'd be fine. And then you could also go for just some more unit focused ones if you wanted, with like Overwhelming Challenger. Could go for Grand General's Counterplan, that wouldn't be bad. Grand General's Counterplan with Archangel Staff. Or yeah, you could always go for Ludens. But Gatebreaker and Riptide Battery are both very good for him. Alright, let's see how this works.
Empire above all! I will break them.
Yeah, so it's pretty good. This is an easy way to consume your 3 slots for your star power. And it's a good way to level him. And yeah, every single one of these shots is hitting their entire board. So in most adventures, it's not really going to be worthwhile, simply because they're not going to have enough units on the board. But specifically into the Swain adventure, yeah, the Riptide is pretty awesome. I think we'll just save this for next round. Yeah, Riptide, I think, is better in this setup than Gatebreaker is. So kudos to whoever shouted that out.
Merely pawns in a greater game.
Yeah, his epic only triggers once, so you have to be sure you have your Jhin in your opening hand. That being said, though, you do trigger these effects pretty easily, like Nexus damage. So triggering it later on in the game if you don't draw your Swain immediately, not like it's going to be that big of a deal. Like after Jinx, he's probably the easiest person to trigger Plunder on.
My conflicts end only one way.
Yeah, so far that is pretty solid. Which is why we're here and just playing the same adventure over and over again. We're playing Swain. We're just trying to find any new thoughts, any new support champions, powers we haven't thought of before. It's like, oh, yeah, that does actually work out well. I don't really care about any of these. Yeah, none of this is really good for us. We'd want a damaging spell, if possible. Let's try a reroll. Thermo Beam's not bad. Yeah, Heimerdinger is pretty good. I'm actually going to add Heimerdinger to the list. Because while I actually don't really like Heimerdinger himself, the 2 spells he comes with, especially Thermo Beam, is a pretty good spell. I am also kind of thinking in the context of 6-star, because being able to nuke or have Thermo Beam hit the entire board is pretty crazy. But yeah, I think it's good. Also, Thermo Beam's damage still scales with your star power, so even if you're out of mana, you can still play it and deal damage with it, which is pretty fun. Let's go for the champion item chest. So Legion Marauder. Yes, Thermal Beam is insane because of the damage scaling. Let's actually get rid of Heimerdinger. I also like how this adventure, because the way it's set up, it really does change your build. Like, yes, it's difficult that the enemy starts with 4 cards every single round, or every single match start, battle, whatever. But then that suddenly elevates certain builds, which makes things very interesting.
Few for the many. I will break them.
Yeah, Cannon Barrage, that slaps here.
Victory awaits.
So the 0 mana Thermal Beam, you won't get the extra damage from your mana, but you'll still get the extra damage depending on how low their Nexus is, and if you still have like one of your 3 charges left. So yeah, it's pretty good.
Anyone hurt?
We'll drop this just for the stun.
Noxus, witness strength. I will break them.
Yeah, we're not only doing like more damage, but we're clearing the board with Riptide Battery. Yeah, I think Riptide Battery is just 100% better
The young fight for glory.
in like all situations, all situations for this adventure. This is just crazy. Let's attack before they can play anything. So let's drop this Flash of Brilliance.
Break them. We are at war.
And GG. The upgrade is kind of approachable compared to other constellations, I think. Can't get my Jinx upgrade because I can't get my mana flow. I think the Swain constellation was pretty well laid out. I do like when you can kind of go for a separate path to get the 5th star power, because the 5th star power is pretty hard to get. Normally you'd rather try to just go and get the 6th one if possible, which I like that you can do. Probably not going to play any of these. We'll go here just because it has a really good skill, but yeah, we're probably going to cut whichever one of these we grab. Strike, draw 1, extra damage. I do like Brash, but we'll just go for just standard draw when we play him. And Crimson Aristocrat. For Jinx, I actually skipped the mana flow and got the other power instead, because yeah, I didn't want it to get in my way of getting the 6 star. This is fine. I've done the weekly for the gold vault, if that's what you're asking, Bob. Yeah, I was doing that, finishing that up this morning before stream, or like right as stream started. Alright, so this is like the thickest board for this adventure.
Empire above all.
I like when you get power and stars on separate paths.
I will.
You have 40 P and Z Duck Beat, but can't get to Sorcery, then Mana Flow, and then get Mana Flow. I can get the 2/2 stars. Oh, I love the flock.
After the battle,
I'm fine if the 4th star power is immediately after the other ones, because often the 4th star power really helps you out a lot. I kind of like being able to get that first, and then I like it to branch out. Some people don't like that the 4th star power like gates some of the constellations, but I normally think it's pretty good, especially for like Ashe. That's the first thing I want to get, and so I'm happy that it was the first thing available. We'll save our mana.
what do you want?
Sure, let's play this here.
Merely pawns in a greater game. I will break them.
All right, so see, this is wanting to do 8 damage. because even though we only have 4 mana, it's wanting to, or it's still getting that extra bonus. We won't bother using that here. We'll just kill him. Let's go for the captain. What do you think is Swain best remitter? Funsmith's right. Funsmiths are definitely up there. Funsmith is pretty good. I mean, spells costing, or like all cards costing less isn't terrible. Spells costing less and units costing more, also not necessarily terrible.
I have my order.
But yeah, just getting 2 Funsmiths would probably be the best thing for your Swain.
I will break them.
Oh, Swain is so much fun to play. He might actually be my favorite champion. The more I play him, like, I just don't get bored playing Swain. It's just...
My conflicts and only one
It's a really fun time. Did audio die or just me? I mean, audio looks fine on my end from what I can tell. Just you, yeah, rough. They really nailed his design, yeah. Decimate's fun, but Rocket Barrage, very fun. Yeah, let's go there. We can go for the shop. Might do Pie Toss. Credit cards cost 1 less. We're creating some cards. It's not a lot, but it's good enough I don't want to use my rerolls. And yeah, Pie Toss. Pretty good to have that Hero's Horn. Yeah, this is fine. I do like that before you get your 6 stars, you're just looking at spells with the Pyromantic Wake. You don't necessarily need them to be damage spells. So that was a pretty fun time before I had a 6-star. Is just looking at what you could use. Once you do get the 6-star though, then it kind of switches back to being like, yeah, you mostly just care about damaging spells. Yeah, let's get rid of the Bloodseeker and Jin.
In carnage I
Also, a dumb
bloom
question,
like a
can you get
flower.
another raiding party in Adventures? Yes, you can. I've done that several times. It is fantastic. Double raiding party on Swain. Your units get absolutely massive. Like normally after turn 1, the next thing you draw is going to be like a 20-20. It's really good. It's one that I actually have written down in the notes for the guide of what I'm going to recommend. Because even though you already get it, it's so good that getting it again is actually a good thing to do.
By my hand will Noxus rise.
Constellations made me go for rerolls on the card and shops a lot more. Like drafting spells and Vex feels so good. Yes.
Empire above all.
That's one of the best things they've done in Constellations. They've made you want to go into shops and actually try to find things in the shops.
I will break.
Suffering is the beating heart of drama.
Let's play this so we can play it for free. Stun their Swain.
Pledge or perish.
Yeah, let's go here.
Lead or Noxus. I will break.
And we can just bank the mana. It's fine. I'm still sad you can double powers whose effect doesn't stack. Like Treacherous Terrain, I get it double all the time. Yeah, it'd be good if some of that didn't happen. Sure, let's do a Pie Toss. Change of plans, I can't come till 1620 for the next week. Rough. I guess let's drop House Spider.
I never.
Let's just nuke their Nexus. I'm used to this being burst speed.
I will break them.
Let's get it, crew.
Noxus.
Oh, the amount of control you have with Swain is just so good. I guess sure, we can just kill him. That'll be fine.
They should thank me for the favor.
I just noticed it's another Noxus deck full of spiders. Yes. Yes, it is. Hello, Jump. It's... That's the problem with his deck, is like there's so many cards we've seen before, which I'm not a fan of. But at the same time, the deck plays together so well that it's kind of hard to be upset. I actually don't want to get Heimerdinger on the board, because he's just gonna fill up our hand with stuff I don't actually want.
The bite doesn't hurt, but the venom sure does.
I will break them.
If you do not have a part to play, take one.
Their time has come.
Forgive me.
No one's the wiser.
We are very important.
Alright, let's use our pastry. Don't worry, Reddit will complain next time Noxus Champ will be released without spiders, because they're too weak. I mean, all of the Noxus champions are pretty strong. Like, Darius, you definitely have to play him right. But, yeah, they're all really good. Makes sense, because spiders do a lot of pings and stuff. It's weird to see the Grand Noxus General in the right hand with a 10-12 House Spider. Yeah. Let's... Yeah, just get more stats. Looks good. Rather get something more interesting, like Bouncing Blades. Let's just keep going for the Reckoner. Yeah, Mordekaiser is probably the weakest Shadow Isles, but Mordekaiser is still really good too. 10 power House Spider confirms Noxus is in Australia.
Master your demons. I will break them.
Oh, Riptide Battery is so good here.
Victory awaits.
Shadow Isles is Brazil.
Such little lives. I will break them.
I like my desk jump. I don't want to smash it. Let's play this and play free.
For Noxus, we are at war.
Oh, we can play Rocket Barrage for free. Because we've drawn so many cards, that'll be good.
I will break them.
AoE spells are so
All
good.
will kneel before Noxus.
Because every single damage of the AoE spell hits every single unit. Oh, it's so crazy. I love it. Did I just see the Rocket Barrage jump from 5 to 0 in a single instance? Possibly. They're probably going to play something else, right? Yeah.
Such little lives.
Since Australia is upside down, being below actually means it's above the Freljord, the South Pole. Every AoE turns into AoE. Yeah, it's pretty insane.
Their time has come.
So all your single target spells are AoE, and all your AoE spells are just even more AoE. Right now I'm just trying to make sure I'm using up every instance of my damage increase, because you only get 3 of them. And then after that I'm somewhat holding back.
Pledge or perish.
Sure, let's just attack before they can drop any blockers
I will.
or stun us, being the bigger issue that's going to happen.
We will not fail.
All right, GG. Wow, the floor here is made of floor.
History will remember us.
Goodness, I've played a lot this week. My weekly vault is like maxed +3. Flash Brilliance, yeah, looks good. All right. Hold It's not bad, but we normally don't need it. Let's, yeah, try to get something a little bit more fun. We don't actually have that many units die. All right, Enfeebling. Enfeebling, I think it's what I'm going to shout out for the guide, because I think it's going to be insane how good it is for Swain. Not that we really need it most of the time. We actually... Oh, that's... So if we get this, we get the extra damage from our Blade's Edge, which is great, but this is going to fill our hand too much. Mega Inferno Bomb would do tons of damage, but it's super expensive. Slow but steady, that's going to be pretty good for some of our cards. Yeah, they don't plan on reworking it, but they gave us stuff from the other power, so it's okay. If we get this, we can't get the Blade's Edge. Oh, it's such overkill. Fine. We'll get it for the memes. Alright, we'll go for the spells chest. We're probably never going to play it, but... Especially the fact we got slow but steady, so it's going to go off twice. Like, everyone's already going to be dead, but... Oh, whatever.
Loyalty through conquest. Such little lies. Victory awaits.
Yeah, this is probably not the best Swain build for this adventure. Like, I get for other adventures when they don't have all the units on the board, other things would be better, but... Yeah, for this adventure, the one Riptide, it going off 3 times, it's just so good. Let's bank the mana so we can play our Mega Inferno Bomb next round.
nothing but Noxian might.
Oh, it's gonna be so much overkill. I bet the person who said Riptide is super smart and good looking. Probably.
Witness strength.
We're gonna be generating too many cards that we need to play more things.
Leave them nothing.
Oh, it's just gonna overfill our hand. Oh well.
Such little lives.
GG.
I will break them.
Oh man.
On Noxus.
At least you found an excuse to use that creative cards power. Yep.
My conflicts end only one way.
Oh, Swain is so much fun. That being said, I'm pretty sure Vex, when Vex gets maxed out, is also going to be super fun. Time Winder, this is actually another great one. Anything that has multiple damage instances, if you're at 6-star, is so good. The fact that this does 1 damage doesn't even matter because you're going to scale it up. So it's really good. We're going to keep going for the meme build. But yeah, just know if you're playing Swain that like Time Winder and stuff like that is very good. So it's not only getting copied because it's slow, it's now also getting copied again. Nothing will survive. What do we want to cut? Sure, let's cut House Spider. We're having too much fun with our spells. All right, Swain.
Show them their place.
I was having fun with lower level Swain as well, so it's not just 6-star. If you like, go and look at my first impressions video of Swain. He was level 1. I was having a blast. So no, it's not just 6-star. 6-star is a lot of fun, but it's just Swain in general.
Lead on Noxus. Born a patrician.
The one bad thing is going to be, yeah, the Riptide battery. Or not Riptide, the spell shield.
Victory awaits. Such little lives.
Also, this is going to make us overdraw like crazy because it's going off 3 times and has draw on it.
Young fight for glory. I fought for legacy. We no longer merely fight wars, we declare them. I will break them.
It's so much damage.
War teaches us all.
Oh, man.
Learn from that. War teaches us all. My legacy. Witness strength.
This is going to do, or like, give us too many cards, but we're just trying to do as much damage as we can. Guile, it's cheap, sure. Hey, something that has discard, fantastic. I guess we should be trying to save our mana.
Lead on Noxus.
No one's the wiser.
Let's play this just to get it out of our hand.
I have my orders.
Loyalty through conquest.
Yeah, we used up one of our mana, so we can't use our Mega Inferno Bomb. But we can always use this. It's another 1 cost. Sounds good.
I will break them. Such little lives. Reporting in?
So we could play other things. There's a lot of things we could play right now, but we will leave people alive so we can nuke them next round. Oh man, this is, oh, it's ridiculous.
Their time.
It's like, I don't think there's anything that could survive this. I mean, the Watcher would start struggling here. It's so much overkill. Oh, it's so incredibly unnecessary. Let's drop this here to stun them.
Such little lives.
It's hard to imagine how overpowered should future adventures be even on par with such constellation strength.
Or perish.
They're not going to keep increasing how difficult the different adventures are, because they're not trying to make them on par. When you max out a constellation, they want you to feel strong and overpowered. So I think they're probably going to stay along the line of like Lysandra and the Swain adventure. I don't think they're really going to try to go much higher, because that's something they've already said is like, there's not that much more for as far as difficulty we can do with it still staying fun. Because eventually it's just going to get to a point of you have to have an infinite combo turn one in order to win, and it's like they don't want to do that. Ah, GG.
Such little lives.
I think let's go and actually obliterate
History will
Lysandra,
remember
maybe.
us.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, 36 damage dagger. Shurima run today. I'm waiting until one of my Shurima champions gets like something in their constellation. Something more. Yeah, I do think this is probably just the best Swain build for the Swain adventure. Against Lysandra, Riptide will still be nice, but far from as good against Swain. Yeah, Riptide wouldn't work as well because we're wanting to drop Swain turn one, and normally the enemy's not going to have enough units to really make that worth it, I don't think. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll do one more. Speaking of Streamer, have you tried Nidalee with Transmogulator and Scissors in that order? Ooh, Explosive Finale. This is so good. I don't think I've tried it in that order. I know I've tried Scissors. I know I've tried the Transmogulator. I don't know if I've put them both on Nidalee. I haven't really played Nidalee in a while since she doesn't have a constellation. Most of the time when I'm playing, I'm trying to do stuff for current content. So there's a lot of people who haven't really been able to play as much. You've seen it? I have done it? Oh, maybe I have done. My only gripe with constellations is how out of the way someone who isn't planning on spending a lot of money on the game. The only way I can experience this is through videos and streams. Right, this place will probably stay that way for next year. They are working on that though. They're going to be giving you more ways to earn constellations. So it is a little bit rough now. It should get better. We just nuked like all of their health. we just, oh man. It's been a while since I've gotten the explosive finale. It is so good. Oh, GG.
Their time has
Transmog is bugged in a weird way where you can make it transform a unit twice instead of one time. So they turn from a 1 cost into a 7 cost with
history will remember
1 attack.
us.
That's awesome. Have you tried the new Swarm League of Legends Survivor and PvE? No, I don't have League installed. I don't have the PvE installed. No. I saw that it looks decent, but probably not going to play it. Lucian, Jinx with Get Excited. Another double attack. The Get Excited wouldn't be bad, but I'm okay with Lucian. That's fine. 1 cost Pyromantic Wake. Yeah, it's okay. Monk, item chest, champion. Let's go here. So Manasol. Jinx rockets would be funny, but we're probably never gonna play them at all. Yeah, Lucian with Suicidal Senna, it should be pretty decent. Yeah, with Jinx, we're never gonna level her because our hand is never gonna be empty. So yeah, we probably never really get the rockets. All right, we didn't get our Swain. Little sad. Let's get some draw going. Let's see what we can get.
I can, help.
I don't like your aura.
Then stay out of my way.
I feel like Lucian's probably just gonna get immediately killed. Oh, well, we'll drop him and potentially drop Senna next round. I mean, he's already would get double attack when he levels anyways.
The wiser.
So while it's fun, it's not like it's as crazy. Speaking of crazy though, this actually will be amazing. Oh, so I'm gonna deal 3? Thought you were saying it was dealing 4. Eh, still worth it.
Spell Embers.
Oh, there it is. It got increased there.
It's good to be the king.
Oh, we're so close to them dying. I don't actually want to kill them because I want them to die to out of combat damage. So I think I'm just gonna take the hit. I don't even care. So we wouldn't trigger his plunder damage. So let's attack like this, and then Swain will just nuke their entire board.
You can do better than that.
All right, that's fine. I love when Senna dies and he screams Senna, but then immediately we're gonna need more coffins. Oh yeah, that was kind of funny.
Victory awaits.
I mean, he's not wrong.
The few for the many. I will break them. Bleed for Noxus.
Just 53 damage when we drop Swain. Oh, that was fun.
We have done what is needed.
Nice little wombo combo. This'll be fine. Champion item chest. Summon a spell. Sounds good. Alright, Lord Broadmane. Imagine if Swain has explosive finale as his 4th star power. Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy. I mean, it'd probably make him feel a bit too similar to Vex. But yeah, pretty great. Sad. Alright, let's drop a house spider, drop our Lucian, and potentially use an Iron Legionary. Alright, let's deal damage here and stun that. Yeah, not drawing our Swain is not really helping us too much. Because that's a lot of damage. Oh, we might just die to the City Breakers next round. Oh well. I think that's our first time we've used our revive for Swain. But that's okay. I mean, we took a ton of damage in the round before because we wanted to set up the Wombo combo. There we go. When we have Swain, we just don't take pretty much any damage. If we don't have Swain, then it's a problem. But yeah, Swain is fantastic. I'm gonna try to contact support LOR today because I finished my Thresh Galio before they fixed the bug. So they are working on giving people those rewards that were bugged out. They already said they were planning on doing that. So you can still contact support, but they already said that is something they're working on. Don't you... Who doesn't love instantly losing to drawing your support champ instead of your main champ? Yeah, that's the way it is. Aw. That stun's annoying. We want to be able to attack.
Their time has come. I will break them.
There's a bug on the Thresh Adventure where the ephemeral enemy didn't have ephemeral. Interesting. Let's see. Let's drop this for the plunder damage. Then we can use a pirouette to... I mean, we could kill the board. Well, actually, we'll have our little spider guy. He can clear the board, so let's deal damage here.
I will break them.
The bite doesn't hurt, but the venom sure does.
All right,
Fang's
GG.
turn.
I do like that it is able to also work with skills and not just spells.
What is needed?
Is pretty nice. There's also that little goblin enemy that looks like a troll face that spams ephemerals. Yeah, there's actually a couple different ephemeral ones. Sure, I guess we get that one. Let's go for the shop. Ravenous Flock would be decent. Disarm is decent. Buy one of those, one of those. We don't need the Shunpo. Yeah, we're fine. Let's get rid of Kato. We're never going to play that. And then Jin.
In carnage I bloom like a flower.
Evershade Stalkers. Yeah, it's another one. That negative one is sick on the Swain encounter. Yes, it works out very well.
Master your demons. Such little lives. Beautiful.
That spell shield is a little annoying.
Empire above all.
I'm leveling up my Morgana. It's hell. Yeah, it's probably gonna take you a long time. She's so slow. Morgana's like both the best and the worst champion. It's pretty funny.
After the battle for Raven's Feast.
The explosive finale is so much fun.
Perish. Flee for Noxus.
Disarm OP against Swain. Guess who always has it? Nasus. He must be great here.
The artist, the stage, the actor, the grave.
I mean, it would be interesting to see how well Nasus can do here. That is a very big Lucian. Let's just drop our Fire Spitter.
Such little lives. I will.
The Mist Wraith, just remember it now. Happened as well as on Sunny's stream. The Mist Wraith is an ephemeral. Yeah. Mist Wraith is not an ephemeral card.
Such little lives.
Oh, the Allegiance 4-drop?
History will remember us.
Alright, more copies of Swain. Let's see. Give us another fun power. Another explosive finale. Bouncing blades. That's... It's consistent. It's good. Let's actually go for the stage hanks. We haven't done them at all. Must go to a doctor. Losing your eyesight. All right, let's go ahead. Let's we don't have Swain again. Well, that's not the best. All right, let's try to get them down as much as possible. We'll use one at a time. And instead of the Blade's Edge, we might actually just use our Ravenous Flock.
We don't want any trouble.
I love how much damage we're doing even without Swain. Yeah, Explosive Finale is
Unconventional.
one of the best rare powers you can possibly get for Swain.
Traditions are lost if not passed on.
Alright, they might play more cards, but I don't want to risk taking too much damage. Oh, yeah, they would have attacked. Deal 11 to an ally, to 12 to the enemy nexus. Let's drop Lucian.
Get in my way.
Well, that figures. We really need a champ draw power. I mean, we have a champion draw power. It's just not the champion we want.
explosive pride.
You'll soon understand my methods.
Behind
GG.
How did that move go?
Imagine if an epic shop lets you cut champions. Ugh. Yep, getting an improved Senna. I mean, we're still probably not really going to play her much, but not bad. Farsight with Swain, fantastic. Spell Shield could be good, but do you want to guarantee we draw him? Sure. It's not actually going to be that impactful, but whatever. All right, more of our champion, Glory Seeker. Epic heals, it'd finally do something. Yeah. If I was home, I'd be going to the bakery now. Power underwhelming, pretty much.
Master your demons. Bleed for Noxus.
Oh, well, that's unlucky. Are all three of them just going... Oh, no, one's going here. Okay.
Victory awaits.
I think the epic shop can heal you for more.
Bleed for Noxus. We are forged in war.
Let's just work on killing some of these.
They should thank you for the favor. I will break them.
It's so much damage.
We are at war. Bleed for Noxus.
Yeah, we're not quite getting to the point where we're one-shotting them, but normally in like 2 turns we're able to get some of these kills. Yeah, we'll use this,
Merely pawns in a greater game.
and then we have our pirouette.
Sharpen the blade, secure the kill.
So GG. Yeah, turn 2, pretty good.
I will break them.
Would be cool if
Praise
it
the
lets you cut 2
Noctua.
cards. Yeah, it'd be
Remember
pretty
this
good.
day.
By the way, why'd you use a second flock there instead of having them die to Swain's Nexus Strike? Because they were all stunned. Because I felt like playing a second flock. That's pretty much the reason why. I definitely could have saved it. None of these really matter. I guess this could be good to try to kill their Swain if we have a problem. Could go for Shunpo for the rally. Yeah, let's go here. Shadow Totem is fine. Let's cut the Demolitionist. And Swain.
Their place.
Yeah, we'll re-roll Swain because we know we're going to draw him. I don't think I've ever actually used Shunpo. I always think, oh my god, rally, I'll surely use it, and then never actually comes up. Yeah. I know I have used it before, but I know that it doesn't actually happen that often. The triple spell shield is sad.
Bleed for Noxus. Empire above all.
I'm playing with 2 explosive finales with Vex. Found 5+ damage Avalanche. I wait 2 turns, Avalanche GG. Yeah, it sounds fantastic.
I've Taught you well, my boy.
Let's drop this here. They are out of mana.
They should thank you for the favor. I will break them.
All right, let's
Leave them nothing.
go ahead and do a nice amount of damage right here.
Such little lies. Leave for Noxus. I will break them. Such little lies.
I guess we'll bank the little bit of mana.
The young fight for glory. I fought for legacy. We no longer merely fight wars. We declare.
They might play another unit, but I don't really want to wait on that. So let's just kill their Swain.
Leave for Noxus.
Yeah, let's. I do love how much control we have.
Such little lies.
50 damage on turn 1. So balanced. Yeah. We'll bank the mana.
Pledge or perish. Witness strength.
Yeah, I actually want to play the extra mana to do this at burst speed. Because I just don't want to give them the chance to play anything.
Such little lies.
Oh, GG. Have you guys seen the censored version of Swain and the other cards in the LOR Eastern version? I think I've seen them before for like Vlad, and everything's like a really weird color. Six-star adventure with Viego as the main boss. When? Probably not for a while, but that would be pretty fun. All right. Prismatic chest from Quest. I do like. Oh, that's still bugged. I do like how they're actually making more stuff accessible from Path of Champions. The fact that a lot of these, they don't just go to like the main screen. You can now go to the Emporium. It's definitely helping out a lot. All right, I think that's where we will call it today. Thanks for hanging out with me for a bit, trying to get a lot of the stuff done for the Swain Adventure Guide and the Swain Guide. Hopefully we can see the Swain Guide in the next couple days. We'll see about that. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I might, but right now I'm leaning to no, just because I need more time for YouTube videos. So if I'm not here tomorrow, that'll be why, but I'll make a post in the morning based on how much I get done today. But thank you all for hanging out. I hope you all have a great day, and hope to see you around. See ya.